Absolutely. Yeah. I lived all over. I lived in America. I lived in a bunch of different areas, and Russia is nothing like any area in America. All Russian cities are pretty much the same. I remember getting on the plane in Atlanta to go and to fly over to Moscow, and I thought I knew the language because I was out of the MTC and I thought I was speaking good. And some Russian grandma asked me to pick her bag up for her and put it into the overhead, and I had no idea what she said, and I ended up getting yelled at on the plane. And I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I have no idea what I'm doing. But getting over there, the feeling, I had that feeling continually more and more of just like, man, what am I getting myself into? I've never been over here. I don't know what I'm doing. And as soon as I got off the plane, they whisked me over to the mission president's home. We sat down, we had a meal. They teach you about the mission and whatnot. But one of the first things they do is they get you out contacting on Red Square in the city of Moscow, which is for a lot of your parents, you're going to think that's really, they're going to think that's crazy that you're going to be proselyting on the square where, the Red Revolution is going and whatnot. But there, and it's a whole different world. The people are very different. The culture is very different, and the apartment you live in, if you have you'll have an extremely small apartment, which is totally normal. You don't need anything bigger, because the more uncomfortable your apartment is, the more you want to get out and work. But I just remember your trainer is your best friend because the language is really overbearing. Everything's written differently, nothing sounds the same, and so your trainer is going to be your best friend as you go to the grocery store just to buy food, and getting out contacting. But you cannot be scared to talk to people. I just remember opening my mouth at the beginning, right when I got out there, and just to break the ice and get over that fear of rejection, because unfortunately in Russia it's a very, very different culture, and you probably will get quite a few rejections. But being able to overcome that, especially learning that ability early, will be one of your greatest attributes to go press forward.